Beloved child, stop for a moment and listen carefully, because this message is reaching you at a moment when your heart needs to hear it. God says, you move me. Your prayers, your tears, your patience, your faith when nobody was watching. None of it went unnoticed. You may have thought that heaven was silent, but heaven was listening. You may have wondered whether your prayers were making a difference, but my child, your faith touched my heart. And now I want you to watch carefully, because I am about to do something you could not have accomplished by your own strength. Beloved child, I know how many times you have prayed the same prayer. I know how often you have looked at the situation and wondered, when will something finally change? You have asked for a breakthrough, for direction, for healing in your heart, for provision, for restoration, and for a sign that you are not walking this journey alone. There were moments when you almost stopped expecting anything because disappointment had become easier than hope. But even when your faith became tired, you still came back to me. Even when you had questions, you still whisper my name. Even when you could not understand my timing, you continued to seek me. That faith moved you closer to me, my child, and I have not forgotten it. Jesus says, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11, verse 28. Beloved child, you have carried enough by yourself. You have tried to figure out how everything will work out, how every problem will be solved, and how every unanswered question will finally receive an answer. But you were never asked to carry tomorrow today. I am asking you to release the weight from your shoulders and place it into my hands. You may not know what I am doing, but you can trust who I am. My child, you may be looking around right now and seeing nothing that suggests change. The same circumstances may still be there. The same unanswered question may still be sitting in your heart. The same door may still appear closed. But do not make the mistake of believing that what you see is all that is happening. There is a difference between nothing happening and nothing being visible yet. Seeds grow underneath the ground before anyone sees the first leaf. A sunrise begins before the horizon becomes bright. In the same way, I could be working in places you cannot see, preparing things you cannot yet understand. Beloved child, there are moments when I allow you to wait because the blessing you are asking for requires preparation. You have been asking me to change your circumstances, but I have also been changing you. I have been teaching you patience. I have been strengthening your character. I have been showing you who deserves access to your life and who does not. I have been teaching you that your identity cannot depend on whether people approve of you. I have been bringing you through situations that revealed how strong your faith can become when everything around you feels uncertain. You thought some of those seasons were punishment, my child, but some of them were preparation. You thought some closed doors meant rejection, but some were protection. You thought some delays meant I had forgotten you, but some delays were divine timing. Beloved child, one day you will look back and understand why I did not give you everything the moment you asked for it. You will see that some things you desperately wanted would have hurt you if they had arrived too early. You will understand why certain relationships ended. You will understand why certain opportunities disappeared. You will understand why some prayers were answered with not yet. And when you finally see the bigger picture, you will realize that my silence was never abandonment. I was working. My child, I want you to stop measuring my love by your circumstances. If everything goes perfectly, you believe I am near. When everything becomes difficult, you wonder where I went. But I have never promised you a life without storms. I promised you my presence through them. Psalm 46 verse 1 says, God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Notice the words, ever-present, not sometimes present. Not only present when life is easy, ever-present. So when you cried, I was there. When you were afraid, I was there. When you felt rejected, I was there. When you had no idea what to do next, I was there. When you thought nobody understood you, I understood. And when you believed your story had reached its end, I was already preparing the next chapter. Beloved child, now I want you to watch what I am about to do. Not because you deserve perfection, but because I am faithful. I am able to bring beauty from broken places. I am able to restore what seemed impossible to restore. I am able to create opportunities where you see limitations. I am able to give you peace before the circumstance changes. And sometimes that peace will be the first evidence that something inside you has already changed. My child, do not rush the process. Do not compare your timeline with someone else's. Your journey is not late. Your life is not behind. What God has planned for you does not require you to become someone else. Keep taking the next faithful step. Keep praying. Keep learning. Keep working. Keep choosing what is right, even when nobody applauds you. Keep your heart soft even after disappointment try to make it hard. Beloved child, there is something I want you to remember when this message ends. Your prayer did not disappear into the air. God heard it. Your tears were not wasted. Your faith was not invisible. And the season you're walking through is not the final chapter. You moved me, not because you were perfect, but because you kept coming back with faith. And now, my child, watch what I am about to do for you. There are things you have been praying for that will require patience. There are things you have been asking for that will require courage. And there are things you have not even thought to ask for that I may place before you at the right time. Ephesians 3 verse 20 reminds us that God is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. So don't limit what is possible by what you can currently see. Lift your head, beloved child. Your story is still moving. Your faith is still growing. Your future is still in God's hands. And the same God who carried you through yesterday is already waiting for you in tomorrow. Stay with this message, because there is more you need to understand about what God is preparing for you. Beloved child, before you leave this message, take one final moment and let these words settle deep inside your heart. You may not understand everything God is doing right now, but you do not have to. You only need to remember that He has not forgotten you. The prayers you whispered in private, the tears you shed when nobody was watching, and the faith you held on to when you had every reason to give up, all of it matters. God saw it all. My child, do not walk away from this message carrying the same fear you brought into it. Give your worries to God. Give Him the situation you cannot control. Give Him the relationship you cannot fix. Give Him the future you cannot predict. You have done everything you know to do, and now it is time to trust the one who sees what you cannot see. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 reminds us, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Beloved child, your story is not finished. What looks like a delay may become your testimony. What looks like a closed door may become your protection. What feels like an ending may become the beginning of something greater. So keep your faith alive. Keep praying. Keep walking. Keep believing that God is still working, even when you cannot see the evidence yet. And when the answer finally comes, remember this moment. Remember how you almost gave up. Remember how you wondered whether God was listening. Then look at what He brought you through and say, God was faithful all along. My child, I want you to leave today with hope in your heart. Do not allow fear to tell you that nothing will change. Do not allow your past convince you that your future is already decided. Do not allow one difficult season to define your entire life. God is still writing your story, and He is not finished with you. If you believe that God is working in your life, even when you cannot see it, write amen in the comments. Let your amen be a declaration of faith that says, Lord, I trust you. I believe you are working, and I will not give up. And if this message touched your heart, like this video, and share it with someone who may be going through a difficult season right now. Your share could reach someone who has been silently praying for encouragement and needs to hear that God has not forgotten them. If you want to continue receiving these messages of faith, hope, and encouragement, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you can join us for the next message. And beloved child, if these messages have blessed your life and you feel led to support this ministry, you can support us through the link in the description or the QR code shown on your screen. Your support helps us continue creating these faith-filled messages and sharing the hope of God and the love of Jesus with people around the world. Every act of support, no matter how small, is deeply appreciated. May God bless you and your family. May He protect you from what you cannot see, strengthen you when you feel weak, guide you when you feel lost, and give you peace when your heart becomes restless. May Jesus walk beside you through every valley and celebrate with you on every mountaintop. Beloved child, remember one final thing. You are not forgotten. Your prayers are not invisible. Your tears are not wasted. Your faith is not meaningless. God is still working. So lift your head, keep your heart open, keep trusting, keep believing. And now, my child, watch what God is about to do for you. Amen. Latin Cross Red Heart. God bless you, beloved child. May His peace remain with you today and always.